For coming out today. We've had a very busy afternoon, a lot going on, a lovely wedding, blackening, so this is definitely the place to be in Orkney today. On Wednesday, it was World Humanitarian Day, and Fiona has a wonderful article in the Orkney News about that, which I would encourage everyone to have a look at. It makes us think of all the hundreds of humanitarian workers who have been killed in Gaza. This week we were reminded again about Hind Rajab, the little girl who was killed with her family, and the two medical workers that tried to save her were also struck by Israeli military tanks and guns and were killed. There were also 15 ambulance workers and rescue workers that were all gunned down as they were trying to do a rescue. Their ambulances and their corpses were buried in shallow graves. And those are just 17 of the hundreds of workers who've been killed, including the 7 World Central Kitchen ones and the hundreds of UNRWA workers. So we are remembering them this week and standing up and saying, stop the killing, have a permanent ceasefire, allow people to have humanitarian aid, and stop the siege. But here in Orkney, we are doing what we can to stand up for human rights, and I'll just hand over to Sue to tell us about a few things coming up in the next few weeks.
Thank you, Nadia. So the first one is 2 weeks yesterday, Friday the 4th. We've got Brendan Stevens coming up, who is a witness in the West Bank, and he's just come back from a trip there. So he will be giving us a talk with some photos and things of how his trip went. His wife Abigail is also coming up. We're hoping that she will also speak. She's an Israeli who has relinquished her citizenship in objection of what the Israelis have been doing. So apparently she's a very good public speaker as well about the situation. So that will be at the St Magnus Centre. It's a bring a pot supper, which starts at 6:30,
Yep.
and then the talk will start at 8. So we're encouraging as many people as possible to come. That'll be a really good evening. We've also got a couple of Amnesty people from South coming up, and they will hopefully also be coming to that evening thing. There's Ashraf, who's the community
Movement
outreach or something. Yes, yeah. Who came up previously and ran a course for us. He's coming up to do the run on the Sunday, and hopefully will be here on the Friday. And the Scottish rep for Amnesty will also be up for that Friday. So that's something to put in your diary. And then 2 weeks tomorrow, so on the Sunday following, is the 5 Barriers Fun Run. And I will be saying the same thing next week. We're trying to drum up as many participants as possible. We're also still looking for some help with marshalling and some drivers to do the ambulance run and also to follow along behind. We're trying to get as many people as possible. So even if you are not able to do the run, if you can sort of drum up trade amongst your friends and family, that would be great. It's one of our biggest fundraisers and awareness raising, so we're really hoping to get a big turnout. So that's Sunday the 6th of September. The run actually starts at 3 o'clock. It's now going from the home football club rather than the cafe, so everyone should remember that. What else can we say?
Sponsorship. If you don't want to do the run, you can sponsor one of us who is going to do it. I think I've got one sponsor so far, so we'll just be happy. Any way you'd like to help out would be great.
Yes, absolutely.
And, just some moral support.
Do you want to say something about the film as well?
Yes, we do have some exciting news for another event in September, so it's going to be a busy month. On the 24th of September at 7:30, in the Phoenix Cinema, we are going to be showing the film Land of Canaan, and it's a beautiful film about Palestinian fair trade farmers, and it will be shown during Fair Trade Fortnight and the Orkney Climate Festival. It's going to be free to view because we've got some sponsorship for it. There are going to be information tables from a number of organizations like Amnesty, Orkney Friends of Palestine, Climate Festival, Unison. So please spread the word. There's going to be a post-screening discussion as well, and it's just a wonderful opportunity to see this absolutely beautiful film. The scenery where they've filmed it in the West Bank is absolutely gorgeous. It's an uplifting film, and as I say, it's going to be free, so definitely worth booking a seat for that. And we're grateful to the Phoenix Cinema for allowing it to be shown there and for all their great support. So we have a taste of the Palestinian fair trade goods because Zaytun Produce is from the area where the film will be describing. So Brian has dates, olive oil, za'atar soap. He's just had a new delivery, so it's a chance to stock up on all your goodies from the West Bank. And we will be back again next week. Thank you so much for coming and for showing your solidarity. We've had loads of positive feedback from people who've been just coming past on holiday, so it's heartening for them to see us. Some of them have friends from Gaza. They are going to be spreading the word that they've seen us here. So, it's just a small thing, but it will give hope to a lot of people who need hope at this time. So thanks everyone, and we'll see you next week.